My name is Natalie Caldera, and I will be presenting my research paper called "The Ugly Truth." Susan Gassel was an American playwright, novelist, journalist, and actress. Susan and her husband, George Cramp Cook, founded the Provincetown Players, the first modern American theater company. She was known for her short story. She is also known for writing 9 novels and 15 plays and a biography. She was inspired to first write trifles in 1916 from a murder trial that she reported in the 1900s. She used her experience as a courtroom reporter, which helped inspire to write trifles. The play was written in which several neighbors enter the Wright's farmhouse to investigate the murder of John Wright. John's wife, Minnie, is suspected of murder. Trifle means objects of little to no values. Trifle are described as a feminist drama. Therefore, the idea of a woman's wants and needs were entirely overlooked by men, particularly husbands. The concept of the play is due to the item that female characters came across to during the investigation. The interpretation may also be the men do not understand the value of women and consider them as trifles. The symbolism of the play and the item found by the woman provided the woman with the insight to understand the motive of Minnie's crime. The theme explores the absence of its persona, Mrs. Wright. By having Mrs. Wright off stage, Gaspar demonstrates how a person identity is just as much as important as they are physically. Therefore, the audience may only make up their perception of Mrs. Wright. The title of the play is an ironic name. The title came from a gentleman of the line from Hale. Well, women are used to worrying about trifles. He stated this because Mrs. Wright seemed to be worried about her persuasive boasting than she is about the fact that she will be held responsible for the murder. Another symbol of the trifle was a bird. In this case, the bird represents Mrs. Wright's. Mrs. Wright's was a Minnie Foster who sang in the town girls singing in a choir. The bird is used to sing beautifully like Minnie. Lastly, the rope represents death and destruction. In the 1960s, women started to fight for their own rights in the law and freedom to plan their families. The issue commonly associated with women's rights include the right to bodily integrity, autonomy to vote, to hold public office, to work, fair wages or equal pay, to own property, to have an education, to serve in the military, to enter legally contracts, have parental and religious rights. Women have worked to protect women and girls from sexually abuse. A public groundswell opinion in favor of legal equality gained pace partially through the intensive employment of women in men's traditional role during both world wars in the United Kingdom. A committed report by Willie Hamilton creating an equal right work bill, the creation of sex discrimination board, Lady Sears draft sex anti-discrimination bill. In 1975, the first British Sex Discrimination Act and Equal Pay Act and an Equal Opportunities Commission was forced. Excuse me. It was encouraged by the United Kingdom government and other countries to follow the agreement to ensure those discriminatory laws across Europe community. In 1966, in the United States, the National Organization for Women was created. This particular group fought for the Equal Rights Amendment. This law should not be denied or opposed by the United States or any other state. However, there has been disagreement because the supporters believe it will eliminate the full protection. Instead of the crisis worried about women might get denied the right for their husband to financially take care of them. The ERA was introduced to the Congress and it failed to pass. This goes back to the players' two major metaphor as being significant symbols. When Mrs. Hales described Minnie before marrying her husband, she described Minnie as a kind of like her bird herself, real sweet and pretty, but timid and fluffy. When Mrs. Hale and Mrs. Peter found the birdcage, they did not know how important it is till they found the bird with its head twisted. This was a comparison between Minnie and the bird. It also is like the feminist movement as well. The women can be so powerful, unique, strong, till there's a heavy-weighted add-on for us trying to fly again. But when there is no case, the women need to come with a solution. The solution for Minnie was to kill her husband. At least that's what she believed. Through the traditional literature metaphor of bird songs as the voice of the soul, the woman's knowledge that John Wright not only killed Minnie's spirit, but it also represents the bird in a cage being trapped in how other women felt are not having rights or equality. And it was very important that this play was written to show the difference on what it was to be a woman back in the day. And even to this day, women are still fighting for their rights. So, this is it.